So far, our little homestead is very true to life. We have what we thought was inexpensive chickens that looked really healthy, and we ended up with battery chickens that are laying really well, but they look so very sad. I have heaps of mulch out here in the backyard. And I have these beautiful chickens out here that are learning how to scratch, so my mulch is staying in place, so that's a good thing. I have my hotbed and my greenhouse all in place, ready to go. But I'm loving it. I'm loving having the time outside. My body's feeling better. I'm moving better, more oxygen. And it's just so much fun to watch them. My bliss is having happy animals. So it makes me sad that the chickens don't look good yet, but they just need more food. They need more sunshine. They're really heavy producers, and that takes a lot out of a chicken. And so a lot of times when they are poorly, it takes them a long time to come back to health. Hi, Chicky Baby. We have little makeshift pools here for the ducks. I have my compost pile I had to recreate because now that the hotbeds are full, I still need a place to put compost. So we're composting in the wire bin that I created. So still lots of work to do, even though we don't have very many animals and we don't have very much space. There's always lots to do on a homestead, lots of fun stuff to do, and I'm really excited to get cracking on it, as Brad over at the Big Family Homestead would say. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun, so hopefully you're enjoying it too, and we'll talk to you later. Okay, so we got a bit of wind today. I apologize for that, but what I'm going to do is stack everything that I want to be moving in and out on one side and then leave the other open so that I can continue to water and manure. And that way I can charge one side and it should be able to keep everything warm at night. We'll see how it goes. I've done this. This is the 3rd or 4th year that I've done this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the mist. Yes, thank you, honey. That's perfect. The trick with this is that I've always used the Perlite and the Peat Moss mix. But a friend of mine, Michael, suggested that I use sand as well. And also some compost that'll keep it from getting that patina on the top that won't break through. So now I'm charging the bed. There is manure in there that will start to break down carbonate and make the bed sink. And one of the reasons I start in boxes is so that I can take the boxes off and make sure that everything underneath is still heating up. I have my cold weather plants over here. They're the ones in the shallow boxes that just look like they have dirt and perlite in them. Those ones are cold weather crops, things like spinach that can handle cold nights, and so we'll see how they do. For me, the trick has always been rabbit manure tea, so I'm going to put some more water in my bucket, and then I'm going to take some coffee containers full of the rabbit manure tea and put them on the bed. So the takeaway I want you to have from this is I find it lovely and therapeutic and fantastic to grow a garden. The earlier in the year I start, the better I am by the time we're really in the full swing of things. The better I can tell what conditions need to change. So yeah, by doing it this way, do I waste a few seeds? I sure do. But it doesn't matter to me. I really like to do an intensive, thick planting, and I like to just watch and see what the seeds are going to do. And if I only plant one thing and I plant it sparsely and nothing comes up, then I've wasted time. Whereas if I plant it thickly and lots of different things, then I learn lots of different things at the same time. And that's just been my experience. So this is my little greenhouse, and I will take things in at night because it is still too cold where the hotbed hasn't actually warmed up yet. It's too cold still for them to be out here, but it means that I will have things ready to transplant out by the time it is time. And I do have things planted in here that will be able to withstand cold nights without a problem too. So that's what these ones right here are. So my little greenhouse, hooray! Oh yeah, the seeds I use are Am I Gardener, and I do have coupon codes in the link below, or in the description below, so go check them out. So there we go. They've been out here all day, and I'm going to now take them in and put them back in the kitchen. I love how this basil smells.